Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Silver, my Mono Flying Run. It's time to teach the Elite Four who's boss. Yeah, this has been a long time in coming, I suppose. But it's finally here. It's finally time to dominate the Elite Four with the power of Drill Peck. A move that's to be feared by all. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, you know, you can't get any better in this game, because it's impossible for you to improve. You're just grinding bait as far as I'm concerned. But let's do this. I sort of wish I had someone with Thunder or Ice Punch for this battle, I have to admit, but... you know, we gotta make do with what we got, so we got Drill Peck. The flying move of the gods. Seriously, you do not mess with my Drill Peck. It just tears the enemy apart. Well, I have to admit, that Psychic's probably gonna hurt. But that's what Hyper Potions are for. Well, what is he gonna follow up with it? Is it Jinx? I can believe it'll be Jinx. Let's see. Yeah, it's Jinx. You think Jinx can stop me with its ice power? I mean, come on. It's Jinx. Its defenses are terrible. Something everyone knows. Don't get me wrong, Smoochum was easily my best baby Pokemon with Ice Punch and Psychic Stabs going for it, but gosh darn is it not stand up very well at taking hits. Okay. Slowbro, eh? Well then, I think it's time to unleash the Kraken! It's time to bust some skulls, my friend. Well, let's see. Let's start off with a Leer attack, as I'm guessing he's gonna go with Amnesia, I hope. Haha! I called it right. And while you're doing that, it's time to thrash. Thrash him good. Ah, he cursed himself. Well, at least he made himself slower. Okay, just one more good hit. Might barely scratch away a win here. Well, at least we didn't get hurt, I guess. Gosh darn it. And now it's following up with a Body Slam. That's gonna sting. And my Thrash wore off, and then I hurt myself in Confusion, of course. Knockout blow. Gosh darn it. Damn you, Skull Kraken. I need you to take out just one little Slowbro. Could you do it? No! Well, wing attack. I think I'll get just enough power to finish off that last little smidge, man. Well, let's see. Who do I want to use? Yeah, switch back to Kenya. Go for another, shredding victory with Drill Peck. Man, I love that move. Come on, Kenya! Get a critical hit! Nope, just a regular hit. Gosh darn it. Well, assuming we manage to shrug this off, we can counterattack for the win. Finishing blow. I'm surprised this thing doesn't have quick attack, to be honest. And yes, we're still carrying around Skarmory here. Executor? Oh, come on, that's just a desperate move at this point. You're not gonna stop me with the Executor. Not with my Drill Peck in play. It's just too good. Okay. Yeah, level 46. Yes. Yeah, I know. Leveling up Kenya would be pretty easy if I just ran him basically through the entire Elite Four without having, you know, to share experience with somebody, but for the moment, you know, I'm like, sharing experience is alright. But I have to admit, taking down Red might be a pain in the butt when it comes to taking care of his Pikachu. Because usually I can rely on stat boosters and stuff, but that might be hard against the little electric rodent. Let's see, first things first, let's heal Kenya up. After all, I'm gonna want myself back up at full health. And a revive. I don't know if I really need Skullkraken for the battle with, Koga, but I'll bring it back up to at least, alive status for the battle. I know who you are. You're a legendary ninja master, I mean, seriously. If I ever get a ninja in disguise, it's probably gonna be named after this guy. Hopefully, you know, now I've gotten over the laziness part of the, day. I mean, I know it's pretty late. I can try and work my way through the night through most of the stuff I've been trying to update for the last couple of weeks, but I keep putting it off to work on the Indie Game Maker contest. I may stop to work on that after I update most of the other stuff in the lineup. Well, the best opening move here is obviously Drill Peck. It's just drill, baby, drill tonight. Drill everything. Because Kenya's in the house. Ooh, level 29. Fearsome. Fortress, eh? Well, I may have a use for Skullkraken here. Screw that, we'll sending out Venus. Let's do this. Go, Venus! Time for a sleep powder. After all, if it's asleep, it can't set spikes. If only I had a fire move, right? Okay. Cover it in seeds. How did it evade the attack, man? That's impressive, though. Dodging my move while it's asleep. Okay. Now, who do I want to switch to at this point? Skullkraken. Skullkraken can feed off the HP recovery of Leech Seed while trying to wash Fortress away with Surf. Oh, went with Explosion? Damn. Skullkraken's just unlucky. And it was a critical, too. Jeez. That was excessive. I'm not sure what the follow-up's gonna be here. I'll send Kenya out. Worst comes to worst, it'll be Muck. It is Muck. Gosh darn it. Well, try and drill my way through this. I may be better off sending out, Banshee, though, for some swift attacks. Oh, it's following up a Toxic. Gotcha. Not a bad pick, I have to admit. I mean, if I have to deal with being badly poisoned, I'm gonna have to use a full heal on myself at some point. Well, at least we knocked Mach out in 2 hits. Okay. Crobat, eh? Gosh darn it. None of these are really good picks for taking on Crobat. With Crobat, you have to take it out before, you know, Koga can do much of anything with it. Because if he starts laying down a bunch of double teams, it's a royal pain to deal with this thing. Sure, I can always bring Banshee into play and use Swift, but that 14 level difference means I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Hopefully I see through this and still manage to pierce the real one. Gosh darn it. I'm going to take more and more damage from Toxic, too. If I can just hit it, it'll all be over, but it's making contact at this point that's going to be a pain in my butt. I'm going to have to use a full restore at this point, too. Gosh darn it. I really don't have to switch into Banshee on this fight. But it may be inevitable. Jeez. If only I was a bit faster. Come on. He's only done 2 double teams. Yeah, he keeps dodging everything. Ugh. The RNG goddesses are in Koga's favor at the moment. I mean, it wasn't gonna last. It never would last, but still. It was enough to make him a royal pain in my backside, if only for just a moment. And now I'm gonna have to consider using up an elixir at some point during this run through the Elite Four too, just for the extra health. Well, not health, power points. Because I'm gonna need Drill Peck for taking out quite a few other targets as well. Or I'll have to use Wing Attack, but Drill Peck's just the better option. Yeah, whatever. Just give me the money. And it wasn't good enough, I know. Though your fortress still managed to take out my freaking water serpent. Ugh. Poor Skullkraken. It's basically been made the butt of every joke tonight so far. It keeps losing. Epically. I sort of feel sorry for it. At any rate, let's move on to Bruno. Yes, you are. I know who you are, Bruno. We've done this many a time. Yeah, after this, I'll probably split off and put Agatha and Lance in their own episode. The end credits, just to make it a bit shorter. Plus, if you'd rather just watch me battle, you know, the Dragon Master, it means you can skip over an entire episode, right? Okay, let's see. Drill Peck. Ah, Quick Attack. Gotcha. It knew it would be fast enough to dig underground to avoid my flying maneuver, but it could definitely use Quick Attack to at least score 1 blow before it got taken down. Hey, at least it's something. At least he can say he made contact with the enemy, even if he didn't really do anything meaningful. Onyx, eh? Well, I have an Onyx killer on this team. Or 2. And I think Venus has something to say about your Onyx. And it's called Mega Drain. Well, that'll probably finish it off. Darn. Just wasn't enough. I guess I should have went with Skullkraken and used Surf there. Then again, the binds aren't going to hurt that bad anyway. It would have been worse if it set up Sandstorm. This would have been hitting me with a ton of extra damage over time. Well, that takes care of Onyx. Well, what's this follow-up gonna be? Hitmonchan, eh? Back to using Drill Peck then. Okay, let's do this, Kenya. Give him a taste of your Drill Peck. We're gonna drill our way to success. I'm surprised he didn't go with, like, Mach Punch or something. Or does that not exist yet? Sometimes I can't keep track between this generation and the next one. At least with certain oddball moves, because I don't use fighting types that often. I'm not a big fan of them for the most part. No. Wait, I can think of something I can get rid of for that. Yeah, let's get rid of Mirror Move. Don't get me wrong, it's an interesting move, but it's too gimmicky for my liking, so I'm gonna go with Agility instead. At least with Agility, I can use it to get a speed advantage over certain targets. Usually not a problem for the most part, but at least I have the option to speed up at this point, you know? Well, that ought to take care of Machamp, I hope. Otherwise, it might counter with some rocks. because he probably would give it Rock Slide, just so it had an anti-flying maneuver on hand. Even if it wouldn't live long enough to pull him off, at least it would have it, you know? Okay. Let's use Fly. Yeah, it'll take a little extra time, but that way I can save on a Drill Peck or two here. And it's funny watching it do a maneuver that sends it flying into a wall because I'm not there, too. Though that was more chance than anything else. Well, that takes care of that. Elite Four Bruno is defeated. You're right, you don't have a right to say anything. Next time, we move on to finish things. Until then, see ya.